Well, hey kids, how is everybody out there in YouTube land? I am doing much better, thank you. So go lay down. You don't need to be here. Go lay down. Oh, hey King of Chalk, hey Palm Limit, how you guys doing? Gotta sit back so I can read my screen. What is going on in your neck of the woods, guys? Everything here on, hey Mary, how you doing? Everything here on the good ship Lily 2 is getting much better. Hey Cam, Michael P, what's up? Steve, what's going on? Hey 12 degrees. Yes, I am back amongst the living. I am feeling much better. I'm not 100%, but I'm certainly 95 anyway. You still look very tired in your eyes. I am, Steve. I am very tired. In fact, I'm going to go to bed immediately after this live stream and probably sleep very well. So thanks. I appreciate all the well wishes from everybody. Actually, I haven't been doing much talking today, and I'm just now noticing that my throat's a little weak this morning, or this evening. Really trying to push the liquids so I can stay hydrated. So, what did that say? Hey, hey, Sorrenti, how you doing? Yeah, welcome everybody. I'm just glad to see y'all here. I'm sorry I kind of let everybody down by not doing a live stream the last couple nights, guys, but I really was sick. There's no way I was going to be able to do a live stream the last couple nights. Even this morning's was a little difficult for me. Even right now, my throat's kind of hoarse sounding. It doesn't sound very good. I feel like I got a bit of a frog in my throat. It has been off again, on again, raining here today too. I mean, right now the sun is kind of coming up at its blue skies, but just a minute ago it was raining and there's more rain clouds coming. In fact, I may have to jump up at any moment and close the hatches, so be prepared for that should the need arise. Well, I can tell you this much. In the last 3 days, nothing constructive has been gotten done here on the boat. Absolutely nothing except me just getting well again. I haven't gotten anything accomplished. Sick is sick, glad you're feeling better. Well, thanks, Palm Limit. Yep. Well, now that's not true, I guess. I've been doing some research. That batten down thing. Yep. I've been doing some research. I've been looking at places, been on Google Earth a lot today, mostly. Some briefly yesterday, but mostly today I was on Google. Lily, go lay down. You don't need to be at my feet. What are you doing? You're chewing the taco up. I don't want taco pieces in my foot, on my shoe. Damn it, dog. I'll get it later. Go lay down. Go up on your bed. Down. You're being a butthead this evening. Sorry, guys. Anyhow, I got on Google Earth and I was looking at some stuff. I was looking at the canal that they have over off of Massachusetts. I've never been through that canal. It seemed like it might be a fun thing to do. It takes 135 miles out of the trip to try to get around that way. So, hey, Biker Coyote, how you doing? Lily, go lay down. Go lay down. I'm not going to tolerate nonsense from you tonight. Lay down. There you go. Anyhow, if I missed the chat, sorry about that. Damn. Anyhow, I was looking at that canal and I thought that was pretty interesting, and I was doing some research on, my trip across the Erie Canal, and I mean it's getting pretty close now to a date to leave the marina here. I'm all paid up till the end of the month, but I can leave anytime between now and then. It won't bother them in the least if I were to do that. So I'm sure they would not be mad if I, left. So, I mean, I'm paid or anyway. So, hey, Austin, how you doing? So I was researching the canal some and looking at different stops along the way. I guess my first stop's going to be Lockport. I think I'm going to try to do about 15 miles a day. It's 336 miles across on the canal. That's basically what it is. It's 336 miles. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to do that in 15-mile days. So the first lock, oh, got something in my eye. The first lock is at Lockport. So I think I'm going to motor up the canal to Lockport. Will be my first stop on the Erie Canal. Coming out of here, my first stop's going to be Cleveland. Cleveland, then Ashtabula, on to Erie, then over to I'm fuzzy, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'm not drinking, that's for sure. I'm not drinking. Dunkirk, over to Dunkirk, and then from Dunkirk over to Buffalo. There we go. Buffalo. See, this is the problem when I get sick. I just kind of lose my mind. So, Kelly just bought you a beer. There you go. I'm feeling better. I am feeling better. I am not 100%. A minute ago, I said I was 95%. Maybe I'm 80, 85%. Obviously, I'm having trouble making cognizant conversation with people and keeping my ideas straight, my thoughts straight, but I'm just tired and still a little under the weather. I did not do much today. I took a shower. I hung out here on the boat, tried to stay warm and dry as best I could. Pretty much it. So, yeah, cheers to all you beer drinkers. I would love to have one, but I'm not going to. Just open a youngling. There you go. Well, cheers to all of you. I am trying to hydrate right now, so I'm just drinking water. Yeah, you guys drink a beer for me. God knows I drank enough beers for you guys. We'll drink a beer and be for you. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That's awesome. I did enjoy Bob's live stream today. I don't know if you guys caught that. Milk, there you go. That works too. Yeah, I enjoyed listening to Bob's live stream today. He had some technical issues getting it started there in Fiji, but they finally got that worked out and they did a nice live stream. Sounds to me like he doesn't have much in the way of plans for once he gets to Thailand. They don't have anything concrete worked out on the next boat after that, but that's not going to be till August. So, and we're what, May? So he's got June, July, and August. He's got 3/4 or a quarter of a year to figure that out. Mr. First. Yeah, I did get on first one of those things. Yeah. Hydrate equals drink beer. Yeah, well. When I got sick, Akula, I noticed that, dog, go lay down. Now get up on your bed. Quit. Go lay down. She keeps trying to jump on the floor and chew on her taco right on top of my feet. And it's irritating me, and I've tried stopping her like 4 times already tonight. She's going to get beat in a minute. Yeah, I'm such a toughie. Figured out you were filming. Yeah, probably. Back to her old trick. She knows I'm online, so she's going to interfere with things. Yeah, she's happy. She's all right. She's doing fine. She's just being ornery today. I have to admit, while I was sick, she was really good about trying to let me rest and not irritate me while I was ill. So I think now that I'm feeling a little better, she's trying to get back at me a little bit. Yeah, I don't really want a beer. So, hey, Joe Peak, how you doing, man? And no, I have not installed anything yet. I'm I literally took the opportunity today. I was up and around, went and took a shower, but I really just took it easy. So dogs are smart like that. I guess she wants some attention too. She's had my undivided attention all day today. She and I have played all day today. Hey, Slip, how you doing, man? So she's gotten plenty of attention. She just needs to chillax. So she's been spoiled pretty good today. Hey, Don, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I'm still not 100%, but I'm feeling a little better. So right now, I've just been working on getting all my plans and stuff in organization going. Working on some route plans, long-term route plans, like, where am I going to go once I go here? And, like I was looking, when I sail into New York Harbor, I'd like to be there on the 4th of July. And then what? I'm going to go up through Hellgate and into Long Island Sound, and thanks, Joe. Into Long Island Sound, and then, sail around the old homestead area there, the old learning grounds, and hey, Doug, how you doing? Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, Doug. Feeling a little better. Not 100%, but I'm getting better. Anyhow, so I thought, well, I'll head up over around and see Boston. But then I saw some pretty interesting stuff. Like there's in Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts. There's an interesting seaport there where I can sail up and see a lot of the historical sites and stuff, which I've never been to Plymouth Rock, and I thought that might be kind of a cool place to go visit. And Gloucester would be pretty cool. Yeah, I missed me for a couple of days too. I was not well. About your nylon rope, we used 1 2-inch for boat trailer. It would never unwind properly. Okay. I already bought it, so I'm going to be using it initially anyway, no matter what. I'm sure I'll probably fight with it and decide I really need to get the other rope. I already decided I probably need to get the other rope. But for some reason, I bought this rope instead. Of course, that was at the beginning of this illness, and maybe I was still a little cloudy-headed then and just wasn't aware of it at that point. But because I really should have bought the yacht braid rope, but it was 79 cents a foot and this was 49 cents a foot, and so I opted to go cheap and buy this was 79 cents a foot and it was 49 cents a foot. Anyhow, there was a big difference in price, so I bought the cheaper rope, but now I'm gonna have to spend that money again. You can stay here with us when you're in the area. Well, thanks, Doug. I appreciate that. I'll stay on my boat when I'm in the area, but I'll be anchoring out in Manhasset Bay for a while and work my way out towards Montauk. Maybe come somewhere on the East Coast, on the South Shore a little bit. So use what you have on the crab traps. Yeah, it's gotta be fun. It'll be fun. Hey, Johnny Hag, how you doing? Going to cause you a bunch of trouble. Well, life causes me a bunch of trouble. Maybe so, but I don't have the extra $80 right now to go buy the other rope. So you'll be my chauffeur. Hey, Doug, that sounds like a deal. Yeah, you can help run me around so I can pick up parts and whatever I need when I'm on Long Island. As long as it's not on your motorcycle, I ain't riding chick. Hey, Bosun, how you doing? The worst thing you want is the windpipes up and the need to throw that sail in, and you can't because that feeling when it's all screwed up, huh? It will get you by. You can always use the extra line later when you replace it. Well, see, here's the thing, guys. I've been to Plymouth Rock. It's not all that. Stop drinking that moonshine. Oh, it's not moonshine, just water. I don't really know how much I'm going to use my sails in the next month anyway. He spent some time in Gloucester. Yeah, I've seen all of Drake's videos, Barb. I've been a fan of Drake and Monique for a long time now. So way back when he first started. Um, anyhow, as to the line, I don't know how much sailing I'm actually going to be doing for a while. I mean, I'm not going to be sailing on Lake Erie, really. Maybe a day or two, maybe. Probably motoring most of the way. Grandpa, you better regulate. I better regulate. What do you mean regulate? Um, yeah, I just don't know how much actual sailing I'm going to be doing on Lake Erie. Lily, get back up in your bed. Go on, get up there. Stop doing that. Lay down. She jumps down. As soon as I'm not paying attention, she jumps down, lays down, puts her head on my feet. It's annoying. Need to shake it down while you can. Hey Frank, how you doing? Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna try to install it and play with it and see. But I don't know how much sailing I'm only gonna, because I'm only on Lake Erie for like the first 4 days. And right now there's a big weather window starting on Tuesday. I'm not going to be ready to leave by Tuesday, but I should be ready to leave by Wednesday. And yeah, Emerald Steel, yeah, I've watched their stuff. Not a big fan of Emerald Steel. I really try to be, but oh, Frank, it's all right. It's all right. Anyhow, on Lake Erie, I don't think I'm going to be. Last time you went on a sail voyage by yourself, long term, not a day sail. Oh, it's been a long time. Long time since I've been anywhere long, a big sail like that by myself. I can remember. Furler can be a real pain in the ass when you don't work well. Nothing worse than it. Yeah, I know, guys, I know. But there's really not much I can do about it right now. I can't make the money happen so I can go out and spend. What do they want? They want $1.49 for the 100 feet of line. So $1.49, $149. I don't have $150 right now to buy the proper line. So, I'm just, even if I sail, I may just put out my headset or my mainsail, and that may be it. If that's what I have to do. If it jams up and I can't furl it, then I'll drop it back down and take it in. There's more than one way to. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. What are you talking about, regulate? I have no idea what you mean, regulate. Sorry. I shouldn't be getting upset, but it's frustrating to me. And obviously, since I'm still a little sick, I'm not in the best mood. But anyhow, guys, I don't know how much sailing I'm actually be doing on Lake Erie. I am going to be motoring completely on the Erie Canal, and I'm going to be on that for like a month. And when I come off the Erie Canal, by then I will have received my paycheck, as it were, my first real paycheck, and then I can buy the proper rope and put it on. So, I mean, I'm talking about maybe using that sail 1 or 2 days. And if I do, it's not going to be, a lot of furling and unfurling. It's going to be a matter of rolling it out and having it out for, 8, 9, 10 hours and then putting it away. So, this isn't going to be just out for a little day sail. It's going to be a matter of rolling the sail out and having it out there for a while. So, although we've got a good weather window, looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've got a 4-day G-Funk. Okay, Matt, I have no idea what you're talking about. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Looks like we've got a good weather window. Yes, Doug. A good weather window. I'm not going to be ready by Tuesday, I don't think, but I might be ready by Wednesday. And if I am, then I'm going to go Wednesday to Cleveland, Thursday to Ashtabula, and Friday to Erie. That gets me a pretty big jump across the lake. Then I've only got 2 days to get over to the canal, and there may be another weather window coming like 3 days after that weather window that would give me those days to get across. Kind of a whole different climate on the other end of the lake than it is at this end of the lake. It is a big lake, 200 miles across. So we'll have to see how that happens, but you'll be fine. You know the potential issues. Yeah, I'll work them through. Old Gramps don't know how to regulate the G-funk. That's cool. It's a younger man's game. Whatever, Matt. I'm over it. Take your time. No one to answer to but you. That's right. Yep, that's right. Anyhow. Yeah, I don't know what's with Matt. You know, he's just trying to irritate me apparently this evening because that's all I'm getting from it. So we got faith in you. You'll be fine. If you break down, one of us will stop by and pull you in. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, so that's kind of what I was doing today, is looking at routes and planning that kind of stuff and figuring on, you know, where I could be and when I could be there, and just seeing where we go from there. So I don't know how all that's going to pan out, but you know, like anything else, time will tell. So I know you're wanting to get on the road and get traveling, but the truth is you've got till the first of the month to be out of there. I think there ought to be a shakedown cruise out to Middle Bass. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But when I've got this big, beautiful, succulent 4-day weather window here, I really don't want to waste it. I really feel the need to get going, to get out of here. I'm tired of sitting at a dock, especially this dock. So I love daydreaming the map possibilities. Yeah, exactly, Barb. It was nice doing that today. And I don't mean to run this place down. This marina has been awesome. It's just physically this dock is very rustic, for lack of a better term. And, you know, for the last 2 days while I was sick, my dock was underwater. I had to get my feet wet to go ashore. And last thing I wanted to do when I was sick was get my feet wet in cold Lake Erie. So, and carrying the dog back and forth, and the dog got wet, and I had to have a wet dog getting up on the bed, and it was not pleasant, guys. It was not pleasant. You guys are leaning over here. Let me straighten you up for a second. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, how did the ladder turn out? No, the ladder's hanging on the back, but I haven't mounted anything to it yet. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. You're having buffering. Try refreshing, Country Cruiser. Yes, I have Windy on my iPad. Oh, what dog? Yeah, not to me. Yes, rustic. You were with me at one point in time. You don't move until you're ready. Tell everyone else the second egg. All right, Steve, there you go. He is a kid with 3 subscriptions. Your channel is one of them. I don't think you listen to Jay-Z. No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Okay, well, that explains quite a bit, I guess. Hey, David dear, how you doing? So, my phone is like, I keep straightening it out, and every time I straighten it out, it leans back over. Oh, maybe I'm just sick. Agree with Steve, yeah. Yeah, we won't worry about it, guys. Won't worry about it. Not an issue. Not an issue. So, I don't know what the G-funk is, and frankly, I don't care what the G-funk is. But, you know, sometimes you got to get the funk before the funk gets you. Remember that song? Somebody got to get the funk before the funk gets you. Who did that? I don't know. It's on my phone somewhere. The chat is oddly quiet with 73 viewers. Yeah, I think everyone's just feeling sorry listening to sick old bastard talk. Get the funk out of my face. There you go. Get the funk before the funk gets you. Whatever, Matt. I hope you had fun with that, buddy. You're on Carl time now. Doug, interesting that you brought that up. You know, I'm glad you did. I was going to discuss that a little bit. That is, your camera is healing over. Yes, my camera is healing over. It's on a port tack at the moment. Yeah, funky music, white boy. No, really on my schedule. Today, I really felt like a cruiser for the first day. I felt like a liveaboard cruiser on the boat for the first day because I sat on the back deck here in the cockpit, and there you go. Get some Cat Morgans. That'll work. I sat here on the back of the boat, and I put my feet up, and I was in a real comfortable spot, and the sun was warm, and the breeze was blowing. I had the sun on me. I actually pulled my pant legs up to get some sun on my legs because I'm getting pretty tan on my arms. And I was just sitting there kind of closing my eyes and enjoying the weather. And I had to smile to myself. I mean, this is it. I mean, this is, this is as good as being, my butt in the sand with a cold beer in my hand. I mean, I'm sitting here on the cockpit of my boat enjoying a beautiful morning. It was this morning, nice and warm and sunny, and I was comfortable. And I wasn't cold. And I didn't have to go out and plug in my block heater on my truck. I didn't have to shovel any snow. Okay. I just got to relax and be. Lily, go lay down. Dog, I'm going to whip and beat you. Stop doing it. Lay down. I have to break her of that bad habit. She likes to be in contact with me when I'm doing anything. Like she'll lay down and she'll put her head on my lap. Or even when I'm sleeping. She'll sleep and she'll curl up and put her head on my foot while I'm sleeping. That way if I move the slightest bit, she's alerted to it immediately because God forbid I should get up and move and she didn't notice. So pretty funny, but yes, it's exactly what I dreamed of, Waksha, exactly. Nice place in Holly, New York. Good place to eat uptown. Has a dock to stay overnight. Sounds good, Douglas. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Yeah, it was just kind of nice just to chill. And it's like, okay. Yes, Mary, I know. I recently watched a couple of your old videos. You have come a long way. Yes, I certainly have. You're no longer sitting in a cold shack in Alaska trying to plan this. That's absolutely right, Barb. Yep, that's absolutely right. Now, I don't miss that cabin one iota. Not a bit. Nor the life that we had there either. So, Austin liked the shack in Alaska. Well, you could go back up there and buy it away from the lady that bought it from me. So, have at it. I don't want to live back up there again. Nope. Don't want to live up there again. Anyhow, but it was really nice. I felt like a cruiser for the first time yesterday, or not yesterday, this morning. Just sitting out there and relaxing. It's like, yeah, a couple of jobs on the boat need to be getting done. You know what? When you're a liveaboard cruiser, there's always a couple of jobs on the boat that need to be getting done. But you have the opportunity to sit for a minute and just breathe, take some time for yourself, just have fun. Oh, no, okay. I did some things. I did accomplish some things today. Now that I'm thinking about it, while I was sitting out in the cockpit, I still want to need to visit Alaska. I've been to 49 states. Well, you go for it, Barb, but go in the summertime. I changed the painter out on the dinghy. I put a new painter on it. Actually, I took one of the old ropes off the boat and converted that into a painter for the dinghy. And I got the oars on the dinghy and got those mounted, and I got the little cushion roll thing in position. I was really surprised. You know, I guess in my illness stupor, I wasn't thinking, but we had a huge blow while I was sick. I mean, huge winds blowing through here, and the little inflatable seat that's inside the dinghy was just lying in there. I mean, it was just laying in there. I'm really amazed that the wind didn't pick it up and blow it out of there, and I would have lost it. I'm really surprised that didn't happen, but it was there. So, what happened to the splash video? Would be nice to see that. Yeah, it's coming. I've got it shot. I just haven't done any editing. Those jobs can wait. Yeah, I know they're not going to fix themselves, but today was about me and getting myself better and not worrying about trying to, you know, meet any schedule or get anything done on a particular basis. So, well, I'll just say I'm not a procrastinator, just work better with deadlines. It's all about priority, sometimes rest comes first. Yeah, that's right, Barb. My only schedule effect is weather reports. Any major work left before you set sail? Yeah, Doug, there's a few jobs that I have to work on. I have to finish mounting the boarding ladder. I have to install the line on the roller furling and hang the mainsail. I've got to tighten the rig, the standing rigging on the boat. I have to replace the diaphragm on my bilge pump. And there was one other job which I don't remember off the top of my head. My boat. Yes, that's right. I said my boat. My boat. I don't remember what the other thing is. There's one other job too, a small job. But like 4 of those jobs, I can get all those 4 of those jobs done in one day. Oh, I got to finish sanding the seat for the toilet, for the head. That was the other job. So I could knock out like 4 of those jobs tomorrow. In fact, I plan on knocking out 4 of those jobs tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to go back to work and try to knock out 4 of those jobs if I can. I'm going to try to do the roller furling, hang the mainsail, tighten up the rigging, and sand the head. Those are the 4 jobs I'm going to try to work on tomorrow, and see if I can get those 4 jobs done. Any type of zinc on the ladder, since part of it will always be in the water. Frank, no, none of it will be in the water unless it's deployed. The ladder is completely up out of the water when it's not being used. It's about, I don't know, 6-8 inches up out of the water, so I won't need any zinc on it. You just have some puttering around jobs left, nothing huge. No, nothing huge. How's the storage working out? Not well. Good to see you all right, Carl. These Becks aren't going to drink themselves. Yeah, I know. Not tonight. On the boat, yeah. Ex-wife called me a procrastinator. I told her I don't want to talk about that right now. There you go. And you know I don't let just anyone borrow my tools. Yeah, I know, Doug. I know. Yeah. I'm pretty well tooled. I have pretty much everything I need, so. But no, I'm going to work on the storage. Once I get the diaphragm on the bilge pump, I'm going to reorganize that whole lazarette back there on that side. And I'm going to make it a fishing locker. I thought that bottom foot would be in the water. No, none of it's in the water at all. The whole thing is sticking up like a flag. Have you done your major purge yet? No, I have not done my major purge yet. And I may not. I've been thinking more about my water line and where I'm at and looking at some of the other boats and stuff around here. And, you know, the boot stripe on the front of my boat is out of the water. And make sure you get a chalkboard or an eraser board. They're really cheap and keeps everything right in your face. What is it? PayPal account or your email? PayPal is Carl. Actually, it's paypal.me/Carl Brooks. CarlBrooke. And if you would contribute to my PayPal, that would be awesome, because I'm a little concerned about having the necessary funds. I think I've got everything covered, like the Marina covered here. I've got to do a little bit more provisioning and laundry. I got to get fuel on board. I think I've got all of that stuff covered. My only concern now is when I get to Buffalo to have the funds to pay to have the mast taken back down. It's about $260. I've got half of that, I think. So that's the only thing I'm really concerned with. And then after that, guys, I'm not going to need dime one for a month. Yeah, PayPal is always the better choice. And it's paypal.me/CARLBROOKE. That should take you to my PayPal account. So, but yeah, I mean, once I get the mast taken down, I don't anticipate any major expenses unless something, goes wrong. Well, it keeps everything right in your face. Yeah, Steve, yes, Kelly, that is a good idea. I keep everything on my phone. I keep everything on my phone, and then I have my little job pad that I write everything down on. I don't know where I would put a little chalkboard or something like that. So I have some Post-it notes. I could do the Delos thing and just put some Post-it notes up. But yeah, and that's the thing, Josh. I've already got enough provisions on board right now to probably last me a month. But I want to get some other things that I missed getting. And then some things that being ill right recently brought to my attention, reminded me there's some things that I probably should stock more of just for those cases. So I'll sign your type card for the sick days. There you go. Yeah, pretty much need that. So the chat disappeared. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to have very much in the way of expenses or that many more jobs to do. But you know how it's going to be. I mean, there's a bunch of jobs that are going to pop up. So my email, alaskacarl@gmail.com. alaskacarl@gmail.com. At least you got the sickness out of the way before. Yeah, that's true, Sorrenti. There's a PayPal link in the heading. No pin. I'll slide you something. Bosun, it's in the description down below, but it's not a hot link. You have to, I've tried making it a hot link. For some reason, it's not doing that. So if you go down in the description down below, you can just, kind of copy it and paste it and do it that way. Have you tried? No, I have not tried the ramen yet. I actually had a pretty good breakfast this morning. I had some melon and some English muffin. I'm trying, and some oranges. I'm trying to eat. I have not had dinner yet, so I'm going to have to make dinner after the live stream this evening, and I don't know what I'm going to make. I had kielbasa last night. That was kind of greasy. I don't want to do that again, so I don't know. I've got some vegetables that are going bad because I got ill and didn't eat them in time, so I may make some of those. I've got some Brussels sprouts in there. I like Brussels sprouts, so I may make those. Yeah, thanks, Joe, for the latter parts. Absolutely. How does the space in the shack in Alaska compare to the space on the boat? That's a good question. I think actually, it's in Alaska. I had a big refrigerator. I had a big stove. I had more room to store goods and stuff. I had a better desk that was permanently set up, and I had a full bed permanently set up. Here, my desk is this table that you're on, and this table gets lowered, and it's also my bed. So, you have to do the sailboat shuffle on here. The difference is, though, is not only do I have the seating and cooking down here, but I have that again up in the cockpit. I've got seating and stuff up there as well. Difference is my cabin doesn't move. The boat does. It allows me to go from point A to point B, go to different places. Rob Rosette, wow, dude, 150 on PayPal. You rock, man. Rob Rosette, thank you so much, man. That was awesome of you. Rob Rosette, 150 on PayPal. That was absolutely awesome, man. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. You find any spam stashed on the boat? No spam. Hello, Grandpa. Barb, $20 on PayPal. Barb, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Barb. You guys rock. Thank you very much. We planted some parsnips in the garden this year. Hope. I can't see what the rest of that. Hope to pick. I don't know. Hope to pick, I guess. Make some beef stew. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, those are some really nice donations, guys. Thank you very much. Buy itself a furling line. Okay. All right. Well, then that's what I'll do. I'll get a new furling line and put that on then. Thank you very much. That's really cool of you, man. Thank you. You look a little thinner. Do you feel you've lost? Yes, I feel like I've lost. Yes, I feel like I've lost a ton of weight. I obviously don't have a scale on the boat to weigh myself, but yeah, I am thinner. I feel thinner. I am much more agile and mobile. Getting on and off the boat is much easier every day. Just dealing with all of the big giant steps that are here in the boat. I mean, the first step from the ground floor up to the bottom, my steps on my boat are pretty steep. They're like 10 inches apart. But my first step from the ground to the first one is probably like 20 inches. Somewhere in that neighborhood, 19, 20 inches. So it's hard on the knees to take those great big steps when you're not accustomed to it. So, but yeah, losing the weight, I feel much better in all those regards. So, yes, Barb, it will help a lot. Thank you. Yep, I feel thinner. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Safety net for Yelly. Yes, I have to work on that, Kelly. I don't have that up yet. Oh, I'm going to keep going, Doug. Yeah, I've got to lose, half of me. Oh, I will be safe. No problem, Slipstream. Thank you very much. Someone sends you 2,000 Zimbabwe dollars. It's 27 cents. If you lose any more in weight, you will need a smaller hat. No, my hat's going to adjust down to the size of my head. I'm a bit of a fat head anyway, so. Carl, it's so good to see you getting healthy. I need to do the same. Mary, it was very hard for me in my old situation. For some reason, stepping onto the boat, which is kind of realizing my dreams, it's made it, it's not even an issue. It's not even a thought to me right now. Always said you were twice the man. Yeah. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Serenity Bosun. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Should thought that before and after pics when you get to New York. Bosun, I do have before pics. I do. And they're ugly. They're butt ugly. And no, I'm not showing them to anybody. The notches on your belt will tell your weight loss story. Barb, I don't wear a belt. For those of you guys that know me recently, like in the last 10, 15 years, it's about having something to look forward to. Yeah. I know, Doug. No, I wear these camouflage, I don't know if I can show them to you here. I wear these camouflage sweatpants. Now, a friend of mine in Florida has a Robert Line Gear, $100 on PayPal from Robert Line Gear. Robert, thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate that, Robert. That is awesome, man. You guys rock. You really rock. I really appreciate that, guys. Super, super. I mean, that's just amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you. What was the name again of your series on verses? Travelers in Paradise. There's 4 episodes on YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube. Travelers in Paradise, and there'll be 4 episodes you can watch. So, yeah, man, really thanks. That's awesome. So, I've been sick for 5 days. My new diet is tip up. If you don't eat for 4 days, whoop. Over 4 days, on the 5th, you stop being hungry. Yeah. Safety net at Worst Marine is. I already have the net. I already own the net. I just got to put it up. But I actually have some welding to do on my push pit in order to attach it. I can get this side up right now. This side's not a problem. I can do that on starboard. On Yeah, that side. But to put it up on this side, I have to do some welding out on the push pit. So I'm gonna have to figure out some way to do that. One of the sailors here brought me a wood plug and some glue and some other stuff to try using. He said put that together, it'd be better than a weld on it. So I'm gonna try his suggestion and put that together and let that dry. So I guess that's another job I have to work on. But way to go, Robert. Yes, that's great. Great to see you're okay. Yeah, John Harris, I'm doing great, man. How you doing? Check out Carl's older videos when sailing in Alaska. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Steve, man, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Yep, Maui Lay did $49.99. Weird number, but okay. Yep, thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. I hope the Takihazi Maru is working well for you, man. Better than a weld. Yeah, he's pretty adamant that it would be. So, um, wild. You guys make me humble, man. That's awesome of you guys. It really is. That's really awesome of you guys. I am feeling very blessed and privileged to know you folks. So, wow. Okay, well, it's you just don't know how to react to that sometimes. Just don't know how to react to that sometimes. I don't know what to say. So I'll kind of go back to what I was trying to say earlier. Once I hit the Erie Canal, I don't anticipate I'm going to have much in the way of expenses. When I get over to Albany, there's a yacht club there that has a gin pole. And from what I understand, the yacht club members are like really agreeable to jump in and help me put the mast back up. So I'm going to work on that. Yes, I absolutely am blessed to have such fans, Doug. And so that'll get the mast back on. So, and I've got enough groceries now to last me a month. After I go provisioning, I'm going to have probably a month and a half, maybe 2 months worth of groceries. So, I mean, that'll get me all the way down to New York City this summer. And I think I've got everything covered. I don't think there's anything else that I'm aware of that the boat needs at the moment that, paint, obviously, yeah, I've got a little painting and I've got sanding. I have paint. I have sandpaper. From here on out, it's just the usual stuff, keeping fuel in the generator and fuel on board the boat. But, looking at my Google AdSense revenue and my, minuscule budget, I'm amazed, guys. I tell you what, I've never in my life had such a tiny budget to live on. And, as scary as it is, but, I built the budget by saying, okay, what do I need? And when I got done listing all the things I needed, I was like, that's all? And yeah, that's all. There's just no need for anything else. So, would it be more cost effective to take a couple of shakedown sails than doing the mast and drop the mast at this marina? But then I would not have the mast up hanging out in Key West for 3 months in the Bahamas. Nice. I want to have the mast up in case I have an engine problem while crossing Lake Erie. You know, normally we think of things the other way around, that we have the engine as backup in case we have a rigging problem or what have you. But I actually look at putting the mast up for crossing Lake Erie as only a safety factor, a backup, a reserve, if you will. Once I get the Buffalo and the mast is going to come down anyway. And then there's some things I need to work on the mast. So I have to sand and repaint the spreaders on it and stuff. So it's only going up just to get me across Lake Erie. So I can't get across Lake Erie and then still be back at this marina to take it down, because this marina would only charge like 50, 60 bucks to take it down. But then here I would have to build the framework to support the mast. Whereas the guys in Buffalo tell me that they have all kinds of stuff there that I could probably find something that'll just sit on my boat and work. That I won't have to really build anything. I may have to modify something a little bit, but I really won't have to build anything. And if I need the materials to build something, they have everything there. So, because they have, you know, that's what they do. They have boats coming and going across the canal all the time. So they're constantly taking them down and putting them up. So, Mark says, I carry bags and cook. Okay, so that was the one thing I want to talk about. Oh, I know, we were talking about the cruising time. I was really feeling today like Joe Peak, $25. Again, Joe, man, you rock, dude. Joe Peak just did 25 on my PayPal. Thanks again, Joe. I really appreciate it, man. You are awesome. You are awesome, man. I really appreciate it. I'm actually surprised. Is Andy in the house? I haven't noticed if Andy's here. Whole shot, are you in the house? I don't think I've seen you post, have you? Because Andy did a real nice, generous donation here the other day, which was pretty wild. So I haven't seen him yet. I hope he's all right. Huh. Maybe he didn't expect me to go on because he knew I've been ill. But I don't know. Andy's a great guy. Great guy. He's now a partially disabled retired cop. Joe Peak, your dues are paid, man. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Joe Peak's dues were paid a long time ago. Joe Peak's been a long time supporter of mine, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to get even with him. Joe and I are going to do some bone fishing down in the Bahamas this coming winter. That you can rest assured of. All is glass supporters rule. Okay? You will have plenty to support once getting underway. Joe should be a mod. Joe not a mod? I thought Joe was a mod. Joe, are you not a mod? I could make a couple people here mods. I want to make Drugless a mod. Joe Peak's not a mod? Joe Peak's a mod now. There you go. Douglas and Joe just got wrenched. I think you'll find that if you put out a spinnaker with the prevailing wind, you will be Cleveland real quick. Yeah, I agree, Sorrenti. He definitely deserves to be, and so do you. So there. Yeah, e-biker, I'm single-handing. I have no business running a spinnaker up when I'm single-handing. I don't feel comfortable flying a spinnaker when it's just me on the boat. If I had crew, that would be different. But deploying and retrieving a spinnaker, it's a real PIA to do anyway, and even that much more. If I'm by myself. So yeah, although I met all you guys moderators, really there hasn't been anything to moderate lately. So yeah, Mark, I don't know where Brittany is. Messenger, Steve. Whoa, okay. Steve Vids, you sent me something on Messenger. I wasn't able to read it quickly enough. I'll have to catch it after the live stream. Not sure what a moderator does. Well, generally speaking, what a moderator does is keep the house orderly. When we have trolls get on board here and start creating problems and what have you, you have the ability to pause them, put them in timeout, and you have the opportunity. You can block them as well. So always good to have some mods. Doodles had many trolls today. Really, I didn't notice any while I was on there, but I guess you're always going to get some. It's just the nature of business today. Life. Mods kick out disrespectful idiots. There you go. Hey, I've been kicked out. I've been kicked out of many live chats in my time. So, time out of bounds. Yep. Put them in timeout, out of bounds. Yep. Definitely put them off to the side and let them contemplate whether they really want to be a butthead or not. So, Brittany is at an Arabian horse show working. Oh, cool. Well, she does love her horses. How do you do it? Well, Joe, when you see someone being a butthead, you can click on their name, and then you'll notice on the far right-hand side of the screen, she'll be back tomorrow, cool. On the far right-hand side of the screen, there'll be some dots that'll pop up, some 3 dots. And when you see those 3 dots, it lists a bunch of options for you. So go ahead and practice that. Just don't mute anybody right now. So change your oil in the gen in the first 20 hours. Yes, I'm going to. Have Rhonda and Waukesha. Yeah, I don't know where Rhonda is this evening either. I would have thought Rhonda was going to be here, but I know yesterday her daughter was up here at Cedar Point at her senior trip. And so they're probably just enjoying some time. So I have been kicked out of bars, clubs, restaurants in one country, but not a live chat. Well, Austin, you haven't lived. You've been kicked out of a live chat. Try to do a good job. Joe, I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever. Absolutely no doubt. So, what else is new and exciting today? Really, there really wasn't anything new or exciting going on here today. I think it's wrong. Carl probably does too. Okay. You think what's wrong? I didn't understand the question. I'll try to behave. And now we got all these moderators running around. Careful, Joe's armed with welders. Yeah, he can weld you together. Oh, chat comments. Okay. Yeah, I am feeling quite a bit better right now, actually. Surprisingly. Mods are gentle souls. Yep. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling quite a bit better. I'm back. First period of the hockey game's over. There you go. E.T. Frank, yes. Anybody know what's going on with Carl and Jenny? I've not heard any news on Carl and Jenny. Last I heard they were fine. But no, I've not heard anything of Carl and Jenny. Carl and Jenny's sailing adventure. It's a couple on board a sailboat in Greece, in the Greek Isles. So, they're in Rhodes. Huh, okay. That's good to know. Being a mod here is pretty easy. I'm a mod. Wine Volcano live feed, 4,000 watching. It's pretty wild. I imagine it would be. Your family is funny, YouTube. Yep. Gold bolts. Okay. Gold bolts. Gold bolts. Okay. I don't know, guys. I used to be a Long Island Islander fan. Of course, now I got to support the Ohio, the Blue Jackets. So, Selling Miss Lone Star got a big slap down from one of the Facebook selling. But why is that? Why would they slap her down? She's doing a great job. Tampa Lightning, yeah. Why was Miss Lone Star slapped down? You got to share more on that information. I like Aubrey. I'm sorry to hear she got slapped down. I'd like to know what was going on because I missed that. But I missed a lot of stuff, guys. I'm like totally out of touch with stuff. When we had our chat this morning, we were talking about that. Vegas might make it first year. Wow. That's wild. Of course, it's not like they don't have some money behind them, you know. I've had something in my eye all afternoon. Oh, I hate that. Crazy but true. Hockey. Yes, I knew it's hockey. I used to be a big New York Islanders fan. I remember Johanna, my first wife, we would go over to her dad's house. He was a big Islander fan. And he and I'd sit there and watch the games together. I mean, that was like a regular thing, 2 or 3 nights a week sometimes we'd go over and watch hockey games. You know, for you guys that are sports fans, I got to tell you, hockey is one of the best sports to watch because something about a yacht she is on in Europe. She put a post saying, don't trust SV whatever, and she was put in a compromising position. Huh. I don't know about that. Nash actually whisked Milwaukee. Honors were great in late 70s and early. Mike Bossy with them moved to Florida and stopped following them. Yeah, Frank, I love the Islanders back in the 80s, but I was actually a fan of the Long Island Ducks. Now, if you know the history of the New York Islanders, you know they originally were called the Long Island Ducks. So, and that was long before Mike Bossy and the Potvin brothers and all those guys came along. But still, yeah, some great hockey back in those days. Any future plans for a shakedown sale? I would like to hear your 2 cents worth. I'm going to do a shakedown sale from here to Cleveland. 300 plus to 1. You bet in the spring of 300 to 1 if you bet in the beginning of the season. I see. My wife grew up in, what the hell? Well, it's really weird. I got hit with a raindrop, and there's not a cloud in the sky outside. And I'm not even underneath the... That was weird. I don't know how a raindrop got me where I'm sitting, but... The owner replied with his version via page moderator. Oh, man. Fast-moving sport that has awesome boxing, wrestling, ice could be better. Yeah. So you'd have a date you're expecting to leave. Well, I'm hoping I may leave on Wednesday. Hockey fans since the Predators came here. There you go. That raindrop might have been me. I sneezed. Yeah, right. Yeah, it could have been a bird. No, it was just a drop. It was so weird. Hockey games have energy. Went to a baseball game and could not hold my eyes open. Yeah, you know. Can you please say hi to me, but try to say my last word? No, I don't. I'm not doing that. You're so out of touch. I use Chinese finger handcuffs on toes now. Okay. Shakedown sale before you leave on your journey. I know, Smoking. I'm going to go out and play with the boat for a little bit. My wife grew up on the south side. Got to go, Carl. Have a great night rest. Hey, Mary, you take care, darling. We'll see you later. King of the Stalker, yeah. YouTube shout-outs time. Hey, there you go, Waksha. Thanks for reminding me of that. Yep. If you're a YouTuber or you have a particular YouTube channel that you would like to give a shout-out to, now is the time, guys. Go ahead and jump in here and say, hey, I'm a YouTuber. Check out my channel. Or, hey guys, you should check out this channel and why you think we should check out that channel. So feel free to jump in the chat and do that. I don't know why, but after I became ill, it's like I have trouble reading this thing. I have to sit way back here to see it in focus. Nothing ever goes wrong on shakedowns. No, of course not. Logan Paul, waste of time. Put some wind in them sails and put the dock in Ohio behind you. There you go, Joe. Careful, Erie can change in a New York minute. That's for true, Tim. That's absolutely for sure. Yep. That's why I don't want to waste this upcoming weather window. That was it. Nobody had anything to promote, huh? Oh, guys. I like helping out, YouTubers, other channels and stuff and promoting them. I think it's good for everybody to try to promote them. There you go, Slipstream. I've got 30 new subscribers from your channel, Carl. Well, that's awesome, Slipstream. I think that's wonderful. I think that's absolutely wonderful that you've got 30 subscribers from me, man. It's exactly what I try to accomplish. So, fascinated with the YouTube channel, WX Chasing. Great video of volcano. Well, cool. There you go, Barb. Cole says I'm 87 years old. Wow. Good job, man. Adventures of Old Sea Dog. Yep. He is good. I enjoy watching him. You're still learning Slipstream, but you're putting out good content. Yeah, he is. When I was showing signs of late onset diabetes, my eyesight focus varied by day. Huh. Yep, Mark, that's me. You can slow down once you hit the canal. And that's exactly what I want to do, Joe. Yep. I like the old Sea Dog. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I like the old Sea Dog. He's good. Barry Perrins is his name. Yep. Yeah, he's got an interesting channel. I kind of like his perspective on things. He's kind of old school. Yeah, Project Atticus. There's a good channel. Yep, very good channel. Also Facebook, Hawaiian Civil Best. Live streaming volcano right now. Ooh, yeah. Pretty nasty stuff, that volcano. Scary stuff. So, make that 31. There you go. Sailboat, hitchhikers, and crew connections. And the Facebook page, RMS Lone Star. Okay. Is she trying to find some crew to help her out? I would have thought the two of them would be, and the daughter would be about all they're going to fit in their 29 cal. They have the exact same boat that I have here. Just trying to have fun. Oh, no problem. No problem, Steve. Absolutely. Yeah, but guys, look, we're going way over time here. We're at 68 minutes into this. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug. Hopefully making your website public soon. Hey, man, that'd be great, Sorrento. Did you see that I added my data? I'm not sure we want something that formal in there, but then, of course, I got sick, so I just dropped the ball. I guess I should take some time to get over that and maybe do something a little bit better for it. Still like to figure out how I can get my videos uploaded. Volcanoes fascinate me. I'm watching St. Helena blow. Yeah, they're pretty scary, actually. Looking into it now. Okay. All right, guys. Well, look, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. We've gone way over the hour. I'm trying to keep these to an hour. I've got to figure out some way of being able to do daily live streams, but also keep my data consumption down. And these live streams really eat up my data consumption. So even though I have unlimited data, it's really not unlimited. So we're going to go ahead and end this here. For all the folks that donated, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate the donations. It's going to go a long way and help make things here easier for old Grandpa. So I appreciate that. And, well, I guess we will have more for you guys tomorrow. So you guys all take good care. Be good. Be careful. Take good care of one another, guys. And we will see you then. Bye.